Good morning.
You guys do a well-being check on a party that didn't show up for a program that he was supposed to. He's not reachable. He has a history of mental health.
I got the resistance with me.
5 Pier Boulevard, apartment 924.
There's no signs that said trespassing on there. This is state property.
Is it a he or a she? It's a he. Oh, it's a she.
Here at the
Right,
Boston Migrant Shelter. I'm here with Externals Affairs Court.
You got it.
Okay, we'll check that out. Apartment 924.
How you doing, sir? How you been? I was just documenting what's going on in the city of Boston.
No, are you like a police or something?
Oh, you what?
Are you like, do you have the right to record over here?
We have right to record in the whole country, I believe, as long as it's on public property.
No, but this is, you can't do it over here though.
What made it different over here?
No, because we have a lot of kids and they don't comfortable with it.
They don't. I didn't hear what you said. Say it again.
They're not comfortable doing this, so
They're
they're
not-
not let you guys do it.
Who is
The
they?
manager. So, my friend, please,
The manager has no jurisdiction over the public.
my friend, but
Well, could you tell the manager to come speak to us so we can get that directly from him? Thank you.
And do you guys get proper training from recording in public? Do you guys get that training?
It's with our lives.
I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. LIU University, you guys get a bad track record.
You can disregard my last stop. The vehicle being on scene. A party stated there was a black border
I
and
know
it
that's all right.
went
I
back
need you let them
down.
do with this.
I'm trying to find the people that left.
Come here. You need to come in.
So unfortunately, they don't want to talk to us. This is Massachusetts, as far as I know. DCR.
You all have to be on the sidewalk.
Who are you, man?
This is the state property.
Is okay.
I'm just letting you
What's up, boy?
know.
What's
I
up,
am
bro?
just letting you know.
And who are you?
That the state. I'm.
Who-
Listen.
who are you, though?
Sir,
Before we-
I am letting you know
Okay.
But, man,
that we
before
have to
let
let
us
you
know-
know.
You gotta identify yourself.
We have to let you know.
No, I
Yep.
can't
We have
listen
to
to
let you
anything
know.
you say if you're not going to let me see your ID.
Okay, I'll get security.
Have a nice
How
day.
about that?
You gotta
He was already here.
you gotta properly identify yourself,
What
man.
we have to do because this is the state.
This is state. Okay, you just said the state property.
State process.
Funded by who?
The state process is that we have to let them know at least once, and since you are the agent with security, you have to let them know that they are not welcome on this property, that they're welcome to stay
It's the state
over on
property,
the side.
man. The state property.
Okay.
No,
Otherwise, we have to call the state police.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
We don't want
You might have to
You
do
should
that. You might have.
You should do that.
You might have to
because
do.
We're not going to leave. No, we're not going to leave.
My friend, please.
No, we're not going to
Yeah,
leave.
my
We
friend,
want
my
no.
friend,
Call
let's
the
stop
state
this.
police. No.
My friend.
Call the state police.
I
Call the
don't,
state
need to, I
police.
don't need to do that.
Okay, well, we're not going to leave.
Why
We're
not?
just here
Okay,
recording.
do you have the-
We're not causing
do you have
any
any
trouble.
form for me?
Excuse
Do
me?
you have any form that says that you can record over here?
Any form?
Constitution.
Where would I get that from?
No, I don't know that.
Exactly.
My
So
friend,
if you don't
I'm sorry,
know,
my friend. I'm trying to do my work.
I have no
My friend.
dog in this fight with you. I have no dog in this fight with
Sir.
you. Call the state police. They're going to handle it.
That'd be best thing to do. If you don't know what to do,
But, my
you can-
friend,
yeah.
I'm working here, yes?
I know. Yes, then
And
you're working
they
here.
They don't comfortable with it.
Right.
Doing this. If they
So
said
so
fine,
that's not.
like,
Those
if-
are feelings.
sir,
Those are feelings.
Let me tell you, I'm working for them, so you can't record.
All right.
Oh, don't touch me.
You can't
sir.
touch him.
Don't
You can't
me.
touch him.
Touch me again, I'm
That's-
gonna smack the shit out you.
That's assault and battery right there.
But don't touch me no
Alright,
more,
you
okay?
You cannot touch him.
Don't touch me no
Le-
more.
legally and lawfully, you cannot put your hands on
You
him.
cannot. And I'm
Okay,
letting
sir.
you know, if you touch
You know
me
this
again,
American, yes?
I'm going
Right.
to defend myself.
If they say no, no means no, yes?
Hey, you can't touch him.
I'm not touching him, but he can't do it. You know what I mean?
What do you mean he
just say
can't do
people,
it?
yes? Come on, man.
Come on. Okay. What are you saying? Come on. Okay, I'm trying to reason with you on this one.
So I'm working for them.
Okay, you work for them. I understand that part.
Just say they don't want it. They don't want the record, yes?
So what if they don't want you? What if they don't want people of color inside there? Are you gonna force that?
My friend, but they say they don't want it.
So you're gonna enforce what they say they don't want?
That's it. I'm working for them, my
So
friend.
if they say no niggas in here, you're not gonna let no niggas in here?
My friend. I don't care
That sound like what he's saying.
Is that what you
And
saying?
you don't have the right to record me. You know that, yes?
Well, I'm documenting. I'm
But you
documenting.
don't have the right to record me too.
I have the right.
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yes, I
No, you
do.
don't.
You're in public,
no,
my
you
man.
don't.
Yes, we
My
do.
friend.
You're in
I
public.
was
Hey, don't
for
step
the
no
same.
closer to me. I'm gonna hit you. You get any closer.
No.
Yeah,
but-
stop pointing
but
your
you
fingers.
can't
I'ma tell you right
too,
now, you
man.
step any closer, I'm gonna hit you.
Come on, stop pointing your fingers. Yeah, you
Just-
gonna have to call him.
you have to call him.
You're gonna have to call
You have to call him, man, because we're gonna challenge you on that law.
No, don't
Yo,
record me.
I told you
Yo,
don't
alright,
touch
yo,
me,
alright,
man.
okay,
You
can-
touching.
I told you don't touch me again.
I don't record me then. Alright?
I can do what I want.
No, you can't.
If you touch him, that's assault. Just so you know.
Okay, but do you ask me the right to record me?
I do. It's
Yes,
touch-
I do.
permission.
have
I
the
thought I
right.
wanted,
don't
yes?
need your
I don't need permission in public. Just so you know.
You work for Ally Universal. That's all the permission I need.
I don't care.
We're documenting what goes on in the city of Boston. So
Talking about, man, you putting your hands on people.
just so you know, you can't put your hands on people.
We gonna let them know you put your hands on me too.
I mean, that's criminal charges right there. I'm a witness. The camera's a witness. You can't be putting hands on people.
120 American Boulevard. In Ross Point.
And tell the truth. Tell them you hit somebody.
The address is 120 Boulevard.
He's not gonna say I hit. He's not gonna say I hit him. He should say I shoved this guy to the side too.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Resistance here at the Boston Migrant Shelter, Boston, Massachusetts. Roxbury, be specific. Got my man
External Affairs Porter coming out the woodwork. You know, document what I see in public like I always do.
They need food stuff. I work over there, but they're
We
not
got
moving
security
from here.
calling police on us.
So with documentation, he's making a false police report over the phone right now. Just so you guys know,
I work for them.
he's making a false police report over the phone.
Now I'm talking
I know.
He's calling him inside. I wonder how come he didn't tell Fox 25 and Fox News they couldn't be out here when they were out
How you
here.
doing, man?
Come in, do not engage. Come in, do not
I'm
engage.
trying to.
Do not engage. Do not engage. I'm not touching you, and you cannot record inside the
I will record as long as I'm in public.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. You got Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they get
Bro,
too.
make sure you keep it straight with the state police when they come up here too, man.
Yeah, tell him the truth. Tell him how that lady put her hand in his face.
What's your problem with me recording on state property?
They don't want y'all on here, man.
Wait,
But who's they?
what?
Who's they?
Doesn't have anything to do with the law.
Time, place, and manner. That's what the Supreme Court has ruled.
I wasn't even recording all.
Yeah, but I came down to document what's going on, and they saying you. But there's no signs that said you can't record. This is, as far as we know, state property. These people are kind of aggressive, though. That's the problem. You can't be that aggressive, especially you don't know what you're doing. I don't know if it's inside these containers right here, but there have been people going in and out of these. These weren't here the other day, just so you guys know. These came here in the last couple of days. I think this might be for the overfill. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna document what I see anyway, because these weren't here the other day when I did my recording. And they are at 400 plus at capacity. They're at 400 plus capacity. So these might be additional overflow for the migrants or refugees, whatever you want to call them. They got the windows kind of like covered up a little.
You know, there's no sign saying he actually walk up to the door and open the door. No sign saying that.
There's no sign saying anything.
Public isn't allowed.
Interesting.
That party's going to be transported to DMC. Thanks to all the units that
What's
responded.
inside there? Beds, cots?
No, it's off.
It's the office? You say there's an office inside there. They got blinds up on that one, so you really can't see inside. So this is some kind
I
of...
wasn't even recording for the first 5 minutes.
But they thought you was anyway. They didn't know.
Yeah, I needed that, though. That was,
They didn't know you was...
you got it, though.
I got it.
120 MLK Boulevard, two homeless parties pushing up against the
Homeless
doors.
parties. They call us homeless parties. You hear that? They said 2 homeless parties.
Pushing up against the...
Nobody's pushing up against no door. See how they changed the whole narrative of what took place?
Wow, I just went to go see if the door
120
was
Martin
open.
Luther King Boulevard pushing up against the 2 homeless parties pushing up against the door, they said.
Let's go back up there so we can see what other lives they're going to see on the radio.
They said 2 homeless parties pushing up against the door. I don't think I seen the resistance touch that door one time. And I know damn sure.
I did touch the door.
You did touch
I turned it to see if it was open.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no sign saying that I can't
Right.
enter. You know what I'm saying?
But it said he pushing up against the door. So I had to check the footage, but I didn't see no one pushing up against the door that I can see anyway. Let's see what they say, because as you guys can see, there's no signs whatsoever that says no trespassing, because obviously you shouldn't be trespassing on state property if you belong on state property. Now after hours, say this operation was 9 to 5, they could say, well, after 5 o'clock we don't want you here because the facility is closed. But however, you have a park up here where people play basketball 2, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, depends. So it's still kind of hard to enforce that. But as far as entering the building, they can enforce that part of it.
Ain't nobody over there? Occupied too?
I don't know what they use. That's usually where they had meetings and stuff at.
They
So
got stuff all over the windows.
yeah, there's blinds up there, but I don't see no people inside there. So we'll see what happens when the police show up and see what they have to say then. And you always got to document it, because people do tend to lie.
People putting their hands on me.
Yeah, he can't put he can't put his hands on you.
Did too.
Yeah, I seen it. You can't put your hands on people. I mean, that's what happened with me when those 2 goons were pushing me around. I should have pushed one of them back. They got the windows covered up in there too. Oh, so they got people inside there too?
Yeah.
Well, they got a lot of water in there, that's for sure. So this is like where they got all their water at, close to the public. So they're taking away a lot of resources from people. Well, they are using that. That's like a dining hall over there. So he went and got the supervisor, told her you knocked on the glass. He went and got the other lady to tell her you knocked on the glass. Here go this dude coming out.
Just so y'all are aware, y'all cannot be on the property. You'll have to go on the sidewalk. It's state property.
Do you have any type of material for me to read? A law that says that, sir?
He's trying to make stuff as they go along now.
Sir, would you be able to show me the law on that?
There's no law. They're gonna make up their own law. So,
Stop 499.
see, that guy came out. He did a cam back.
499. Call for an illegally parked vehicle in a construction zone at 590 East Broadway, white Toyota.
Okay, thank you.
Nobody wants to show any identification whatsoever. These people are not even properly identifying themselves. Can I ask you your name, sir? See, he doesn't want to identify himself. I'm not going to force him. So that's the law. If you touch his camera, that's him.
You don't have to talk to me. You can read about it. You can read about it because you did assault me. You did assault me.
Ma'am, can you show us on the code 19? Okay, Mom.
You just spin around.
Hello. Good morning. Yeah, I'll be up there later on to take a look at that.
Material I can read about that says that we're not allowed to be here.
No, I'll be a little bit later.
Fog 602, 603.
If I get locked up.
Go ahead.
Say 12.
We'd made contact with that party. She seems at that location. Her husband's with her. We advised her to.
So it's amazing how these people work for the. Well, they don't even work for the state, but they don't want to identify themselves, which is very. Boston police just arrived on site up here. As you can see them, they're Adam Robert.
Tango Delta 9.
They're coming up here now.
Tango Delta 9. Good morning, sir. You can take me off on a code 19 Tango, Mission Hill.
So let's see the narrative they tell the Boston police, even though this is state property. And she's making a public record. If she works for the city or state, let's see what they got to say.
Make sure that you don't tell any lies, and make sure you let them know that you assaulted me and this security guard as well. So you guys can come up and finish hearing what we have to say after they lied to you. We're going to talk to you. Okay.
Make sure they tell the truth, because it's all being on camera. Hey, what's up, man? So, he said they suck. So they go. That's why they want to go in private, because they want to tell a false narrative.
Say that one more time.
They want to go in They want to go in private so they can tell a false narrative.
Exactly.
They do it all the time.
Exactly.
It's a trick. It's a trick they do. They try to sway things and make it look like we were the aggressors and we weren't. But on my YouTube channel, you're gonna see the beginning to the end. No cutting, no editing. It's all straight through. So you see the whole entire thing on External Affairs Porter on YouTube. And so we'll see what and that's just cones up there. That's not even a lawful. What is that? I mean, you put cones on public property. It got to be a law that you got to have a law that you're enforcing. They said they described it as 2 homeless people. So
you got that when he touched me?
I got that when he touched. Yeah. That's all should be up there. It's all gonna be up there. They're talking an awful lot, so let's see what they're gonna say. But I find it mighty strange when Fox News was standing right there. They didn't kick Fox News off.
Bro, I did record it.
I know you had something recording.
Oh, I did record.
You got it?
Today I'll be at 5468. 5468.
Is that what he pushed you?
Don't touch me no more, okay? Don't touch me no more. You cannot. And I'm letting you know, if you touch me again, I'm going to defend myself.
No, yes. You can't touch it. I'm not touching
Yeah, he's awfully close. He definitely that's a touch right there. Oh my God! And no, I don't think they understand that they can't put their hands on people. Now, if you was in the course of committing a felony, it's maybe justifiable under a citizen's arrest. No niggas in there. I heard it. Hey, if that's what they say. She said the same thing.
Yes, ma'am. Call for a removal.
Somebody's trying to force some.
It's not open to the public.
Caller states above is her home. She's not there, but her ex-boyfriend
We're in public.
is, and she wants to remove Andy Jericon, 28-year-old.
We're documenting. I don't want to call it recording.
Yeah, thank you.
I want to call it documenting what I see in the city. You can call whoever you want.
They're in the building of, them holding the migrants here. That's all we're doing is basically, and we publicize it.
Okay, so
we're media.
Okay, just don't media me.
Well, you're out in public. See, this is the problem I have. Y'all don't understand. Y'all out in public. You're not questioning.
Well, no, because that's surveillance. That's not what's supposed to be.
Oh, so it's cool for them to record
I just want to give some resources.
And get you messed up with facial recognition on a crime.
No, I'm here for good purposes. I just want to give
what I'm saying, you're not understanding what I'm saying. So it's cool for these cameras to record you. And 5 to 6 years from now, you get caught up in facial recognition. They say you committed a crime. You're good with that.
No, well, facial recognition is at the airport, is at the toll. I think we already.
Why is a black man with a camera a problem recording?
No, I didn't say it was a problem. I asked the question.
So what was the question? I didn't hear the question.
The question is, I need to give some resources. Do I go in?
Oh, you knock on that door. Yeah, knock on that door and ask her.
Okay.
Yeah, they might not have the resources, but you can ask her.
I just have to give them something.
I hear you.
Okay.
Do what you got to do.
Thank you, guys.
They don't want to talk to us. They might talk to you. I try to get answers. No one wants to tell me anything. Interesting. I mean, it's interesting how these people. I don't know what they do. So this is going to be a long, dragged out thing because you know why? First of all, they don't know what they're doing.
You guys work here?
No.
431. Can Fox Space go up further? Fox Space go up. Fox Space go up.
Wow. Hey, what's that dude's title right there? The one that keep running up. What did he do? He must be like, you know, he seems like he's
The
the.
cops do not want to fuck with us.
Well, they can't legally. They can't say anything, you know, and they could tell you what they want to tell you, but lawfully to support a law, they're gonna have to change some legislation.
Harry 919 X-ray.
They have to change some legislation. You know, you got a state building, tax-paying dollars, and you can't walk on state property. You're not harassing them. You're not
Why didn't they want to talk together right here?
They didn't want to say that out here.
Right here
man.
on the lawn. Why
They don't want to say that out here, man. Because they're gonna lie and make up stuff, tell you that you can't do something you know legally and lawful you can do. The last time the two officers said they have to call state police because this is state property. So even though the city could enforce state law if it's a law, but there's no law that they'd be enforcing though, you know what I mean? You'd be enforcing somebody's feelings or somebody. Like right now, you said no black people inside there. Yeah, I'm recording. I'm gonna record all the way to the end, man.
You know you can pause that.
Yeah. You want you pause it? So the Boston police are still inside talking to them. We'll see what the outcome is when they come out, if they do come out, or when they do come out. And Fox,
I'm sure you get their name and badge.
The name and badge, I'll ask them.
If they engage.
Or if they engage the conversation, then they probably identify.
910, code 19.
If they don't identify themselves, then they don't say nothing to us, then they could just leave it alone.
Jungle 1. Go on.
Hey, see,
19 Tango.
Every time I over that door, that white man keep looking, trying to see if it's me or not.
Hey, just so you guys know, right? If you guys watch Lackluster, right? Lackluster came out with a video. Providence, Rhode Island PD falsely arrested the resistance. All charges have been dropped. Now,
we in federal court.
There you go.
Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, federal court.
There you go.
Officer Tavares. The judge name was Judge Woodcock Pfeiffer. Woodcock Pfeiffer, hell of a name.
During the proceedings, she tried to justify why they did it. She tried to say, even though, what she said, even though it was unlawful, there was a reason for them to arrest you or something like that.
It was unlawful, but it was justified.
Justified. So she tried to justify why a cop can harass an innocent bystander just recording, doing nothing else wrong. And then the cop that arrested him tried to associate him with the protest when he came after the protest was all over. And the other thing the cop lied about too, which his lawyer did defend him on, was that he said that he made saying voicing noises about aim at their head. Aim at their head.
Uncle Tom.
Uncle Tom, you can say that all you want. But the lawyer played the entire video and never heard one sound of that come out off the video at all. I don't know who they are, but they look like they work for the state. They might be just social workers. But it's interesting how people could change the narrative, and then when you pull up different footage from different angles, they don't have none of that footage inside there whatsoever.
So, got two more coming.
They work for the state.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, hell, are you taking the picture?
We're just documenting what's going on in the city. Hey, you got any number? I heard it's over 400 people inside. Do you know the actual number on that?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
I heard it's over 400 though. Is that true?
I have no idea.
Get that number for me, my man. Get that number. I heard it's over 400.
How are we doing, gentlemen?
Hey,
Officer Ross Patton, badge number 5533.
And mine's Officer Hussey, badge number 5667.
Thank you.
How you doing today?
I'm good.
Okay. So with recent conversations that you guys have had between BPS and with state police, right here is still private property, from what I've been told. It goes and ends at the sidewalk. They've stated to me that they've already asked you to stay on the sidewalk and you can happily do whatever you want to do on the sidewalk. But they're asking you just to leave the premise.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. This is state property.
I understand that.
We're not inside. We understand they got a situation going on inside with the migrant migrant shelter and everything.
Okay.
We're not causing any trouble. We're not stopping the flow of business going into this building. We're just standing out there recording.
602, 603,
And it's
we're on
a
scene.
First Amendment right.
No, right.
So I
We're
want
not
you
saying-
guys to know that if you include on that as
we're
well.
recording as well. You can have your right to record.
Okay, so I just want to let you know we're not moving anywhere. We're going to stand right here just like we've been since you guys been in there. We're going to stand right here and record. So that's their problem. They have, look, those guys have everything covered up right there. They're protecting those people's privacy.
Yep.
We're not in there. We're just recording, and we're doing it under the First Amendment. So, I mean, I wish you guys would let them know that what we're doing is legal. You're letting them tell you that we're not allowed to be here. And they haven't showed you any type of law. This is a state building.
No, I know. It's just like, because of our jurisdiction, this is technically state police.
Well, we told them to call state police. We just entertaining you guys. We know that you have no jurisdiction here. We're just entertaining you guys. But I told them to call state police. And you guys can call state police as well if you feel as though we're breaking the law.
Okay. Can I ask why you're recording?
No.
Okay.
And you guys can stand out here as long as you want to. Because we're not here for any ill intent. We're not here to cause any trouble.
Okay.
Just out here to
So the only reason why we talked to them first is just so we could get a statement from both sides. We talked to them. Now we're talking to you. They're just saying that you have been impeding traffic through the door, trying to block families coming.
That's not true at all.
That's not true at all.
You can say your statement. I'm just.
That's definitely not true. So that's
why
considered
we
false.
wanted to take you in
That's
there.
considered a false police report.
It is.
That is
And
false
now
police
I
report.
want to. Now we have the old footage between the two of us.
And you're going to see it on my.
Now we gotta
You
put
watch
you
my
guys
YouTube,
to
so
work.
you're going to see it.
Oh, wait,
Yeah, you know who I am.
Now we're gonna put you two guys to work because they made a false statement.
They made a false statement.
So I need to.
It's interesting.
I need her identification. Did you get her identification?
We got identifications. From
Okay,
them.
I need her identification. I need the call number. I need everything. I'm sorry they making you guys go to work, but now I'm ready to put in a complaint on her for making a false statement.
And that's the one. That's probably the
and
one that hit
wasting
him.
Resources.
So I don't know if you. Well, you see it on my video later on. She actually tried to grab his camera and put her hand in his face.
Okay.
The security guy actually shoved him out the way. So
I
you
got
see it.
assaulted twice,
You-
and I didn't even complain to you guys about it, but I got it on camera.
You see it.
Maybe you guys want to talk to them again and have them reconsider. If you go talk to them again and tell them to reconsider taking that statement back, I won't file a complaint.
Federal
against
lawsuit too.
All
It
of
could
that.
be a federal
You
lawsuit.
need to let them guys know. You need to educate them because now it's getting serious. False. It started with the false statement.
The false statement, the
Wasting
false 911 call as well.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be,
Like I said, you can talk to them again.
No, I get.
If they reconsider taking back that statement and saying that wasn't true, we could go on with our day.
Okay. Let me head back in there. I'll give them a chat.
And let them know
Let them
about
know.
the complaint in the federal lawsuit as well.
That's blatant. That's a blatant lie right there, though.
And we're going to get their camera footage as well.
See, this guy, he still hasn't. He hasn't calmed down
You
yet.
see that?
He's getting aggressive.
You see what we got going on?
See,
now?
they're gonna see. That's why they didn't want you to record what they were saying, so they could change. They could kind of like butter them up and say what they want to say. Or these guys harassing, they're blocking the doorway. I don't think we blocked anyone from coming inside. We didn't prevent no one from going inside there. That's for sure. I know I definitely didn't do it, and I know I didn't see him do it either.
These people are crazy.
Now the law, even if you're gonna enforce the trespassing thing, you gotta actually have signs up there saying no trespassing. And then you gotta find out what law would you be violating when you say no trespassing.
They said we were blocking families from getting in.
I heard him say that, but I didn't see that. And I started recording when we was at the curb over there, and I walked all the way over here. I don't see any part of that whatsoever. Interesting though. It's very interesting. That's what, and you know what? That's a very important why you should document what you see, because people do it, even for us. Sometimes our memory might not be as sharp as we think it is, and we can go back and check the footage later on and see what really happened. So it kind of goes both ways. Because now if she's working in her official capacity, she has to identify herself. By law, she has to identify herself. You can't just say I work here and you don't identify yourself.
Public work?
Yeah.
She a public work.
Which one? I have it.
Well, I would start at the governor's office and work my way down from there, because the governor is authorizing these people to come over here. So you start at the governor's office. They should give you the proper channels to go from there. I forget their number offhand. I think it's 735-3500 if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
They crazy, bro.
Yeah, they just making up false narratives. Because now what she says, whatever you tell the police officer, if you're lying, that's admissible in a court of law, you know. And they could be potentially held as witnesses, whatever they're told, because they're supposed to, how you say it, swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah. So we're down here at 120 Martin Luther King Boulevard here in Roxbury, where there's been a large influx of, we'll call them migrants or immigrants, whatever you want to word it. I hear this, it's supposed to hold up to 400 people or 100 families, whichever number gets the closest. So apparently they're over the 400 mark, and they're now seeking to put them in other places now. They haven't said anything positively where they're going to put them at. Have they said anything positive where they might put these people at other than here?
No, I haven't heard nothing other than where they are right now.
There's some center they had up for grabs. I'm trying to see if I can question the whereabouts of that center they mentioned.
I have it.
There's a center somewhere that they were mentioning that they may house these individuals.
Can I just go in? I'm here to do a bid for a cleaning contract.
Just knock on the door. They're open it for you.
Better straighten it out before I put that complaint on you, miss, in a federal lawsuit.
I guess she's still debating on what she's gonna do. We'll figure it out. In the worst case scenario, they tell you to leave and they threaten you with arrest and you leave. You know, that's the worst case scenario. Or the worst case scenario, they're gonna arrest you unjustly and go from there.
How they treating you in there, buddy?
I don't know if they treating him good. But he's outside, so they must not be treating him too.
Where you from? Colombia, Venezuela? You bring... They treating you right?
602-603, can I get an I number? This fire department personnel.
Interesting.
242.
That's why you always document what you see. You never, what's going on, man?
101. Sir, can you go up to 7?
Be advised, CPR in progress.
Well, we got a lot to talk about in there right now.
I guess so. I mean, apparently, it's more than if they talked the first time. So they're probably considering like how they're gonna approach that.
How we have that?
Because minus assault and battery charges, you know, that's 2 counts of assault and battery. You know. Right. Let's see how they want to. Let's see how they carry it out.
602, I'll head in there, well done, 603, right, just 11.
And everybody knows I'm not a violent person, so the only way I'm going to hit someone, they have to hit me first. And that's really. No, it's for somebody. After I did that video with the 2 Fox dudes, they were like, "Yo, you should have punched that first dude that pushed you," because he was basically like shoving me out the way. Once he puts his hands on you, that all bets are supposed to be off. I just still not done with it. I might call Fox News and put a complaint on those 2 guys anyway, because technically you're not supposed to be putting hands on nobody, minus a crime.
How you doing, man?
Hi, good.
Donations?
Yeah.
Just knock on the door.
They're probably going to send you away, but it's worth a shot anyway.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. It's not been worn just yet. You just don't. Yeah, you can come in for a second, but we can't like brand new. Okay. Thank you.
She told the other lady she had to go all the way to Brookline.
Is it Patrick in there, do you know? Patrick Dennis? Yeah, he went to
I
show
thought she was about to have a conversation with me. Sorry about that.
Nah.
I'm not sure. We're media. We just out here recording.
Oh, you're media. Okay.
He might be in there though.
Yeah, I work at the State House, so waiting for my boss to come here, but he's got a shelter. So.
Okay. He's
Bravo
got a
101
shelter?
Statesman is
Yeah.
on.
But just.
I think he is in there. Tall white guy.
I don't know. No, it's a few. I'll ask. My boss though.
I think he's on the right hand side when you walk in.
Patrick Dennis.
Patrick.
Acknowledge.
Patrick Dennis.
Patrick, what is your affiliation with the building?
I work at the State House. My boss is the state representative. She represents this district. Her name is China Tyler.
Oh, that's what. Sorry, I didn't recognize the face. Come on in.
She never seen you before. That's why. He said he represents China Tyler. She said, oh yeah. Once she said China Tyler, she said, oh yeah. But she never seen it before. That dude before in her life. It's crazy. China Tyler does. She has something she's speaking on about that too. I gotta look up the information on that because I know she's in this district, so we'll see what she has to say. I don't know what they got going on. No, he's just passing through.
Yeah, they like to act like they just passed him, right?
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. Just
so,
a little soft.
it's been around.
West Broadway at T.
All right, guys. So Boston police are still inside discussing the matter. They haven't came up with a final decision yet, and this is state property. So state police will probably more likely have to come out here and enforce that state law that they don't have. As you see, I'm documenting the whole area. There's not one sign that says trespassing private property. Interesting though. We'll see if they have to say, if they come to an agreement. Because technically, if you're outside recording, right, you're not really interfering with what's going on the inside, are you?
That's what I explained to him. I said, we out here recording. This is a state building. We're conducting ourselves under the First Amendment. We're not blocking any flow of traffic.
Right.
We're not in the doorway. We're not blocking anything.
Correct.
Technically, we're good.
We're good to go.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. I wonder what kind of narrative they're twisting with that. And we'll find out. That might be Patrick right there.
I think he was already in there. She's so flustered, she don't know what to do now. Oh, I didn't recognize your face. Come on now.
I don't think she even know who that dude is, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm saying. Whether she's still flustered.
Yeah, she's all.
Box 602.
Now, see, legally, if I wanted to, right? See that? I might do it before I leave. See that area up above there? If I just bring the camera up there, I can record all in there.
I'll do it right now.
They can't say.
What are you talking about?
They can't say anything. I mean, legally and lawfully, you know, I know the law. I can reach it. Look.
Oh, let me get that.
You know I can reach it. Here you go. I always can reach
get that.
Hey, cool. They can have a chat with us and see what they say.
Yeah.
So,
like, again, I'll be completely honest with you.
Mhm.
This is a little touchy for me.
Correct.
They're saying it's state property.
It is state property,
and
correct.
So
You're
state
right.
does have the
jurisdiction.
to move you off the property.
If we were committing a crime. See, you guys are not understanding that there's no crime being committed.
No, yeah, we get that.
And state is funded by the people.
Right.
It comes right out of our pocket. So us just standing here.
So that's why they're coming over to
Right.
chat with you.
They come over. We have a talk with them and see what they got to say. If they can pull up a state law that enforces that, then we'll abide by that law.
Right. It's
You know what I mean?
Just because it is DCR road, so
Right.
It's a
Right.
difficult situation.
And that's the question everybody's asking. How did they turn a public building into private? And how do you do that? And what's the legal ramifications behind that? You know, and considering this is the community, a lot of people in the community want to know what's going on.
I get that.
Yeah.
I completely understand.
And they didn't get proper authorization to put these people here in the first place. I mean, that's like putting somebody in your backyard. And then you say, well, why are these guys in my backyard? And I say, well, I wanted to put them there. You say, well,
the thing is are they even supposed to be here legally?
Well, legally they're not supposed to be here. But you guys can't report them to ICE because you guys get in trouble. So that's a problem with that too. And why can't you report undocumented aliens to ICE? What is the purpose of ICE even be here? Hold that for a second.
Unfortunately, it's like beyond our level with that.
No, we understand.
We're just trying to do what we can to help
Let
them.
me just get from in front of the doorway. I don't want them to say like they lie. That's why they took you in from out here. When I say, yeah, let's all talk together, that's why they took you inside so they could lie to you. I mean, think about it. Why wouldn't they want to be transparent about what's going on? They're calling the police on us. So why wouldn't they want to be transparent? They want to go inside to tell you things to get you to either get us off the property or arrest us. That's their whole objection because they don't want us here. But we do have a right to be here.
We hate to tie you guys up. I know you guys are busy.
But we're not tying them up. It's them. They're the ones causing.
I don't know. Everybody has their own agenda, so it is what it is.
So what's the touchy situation here where you guys aren't too sure that we're allowed to be here?
It's just state jurisdiction, so I'm just waiting for their. I can't.
Right.
Okay.
We cover the street right here.
Right.
And trust me, I did the research on this. So this spot from that line there to the other side of the building is all state property up to that corner there and back around again. But on the other side of this building with the shell barn in it, that is Boston property. So in that park where they got the call boxes and stuff, that is Boston police jurisdiction on that side over there. So if we was actually on that side of the shell barn, you guys have a jurisdiction. On this side, you wouldn't. And
we're not out here just willy-nilly.
And then we're not bothering nobody either. We didn't harass anybody. We didn't touch anybody.
I think just with the last week and so, like you know, with everything that was going on in front of here,
Gotcha.
I think they're a little.
And I missed that. I heard about it. I haven't been down here when it happened, but I heard some video went viral on was it TikTok? That some homeless guy went in here and they kind of roughed him up a little bit. And they denied him access inside. And
I didn't hear about him roughing up, but he was expressing how upset he was that he's homeless and he works, but he's not able to get
resources. So. That's interesting though, because if it's a shelter, it should be for everybody. I would hope. I would tax funded, I should say. Well, Freedom of Information Act. We got to get those records. We'll figure it out.
Did you get the young lady's name who told you that I was blocking families from getting a...
So when state comes here, when they do the police report, they'll get everyone's name.
Okay, cool. And the last officer that came last time, if you see my video I did a couple of days ago, I told him don't waste the resources. It's not worth tying up two police officers for no reason at all. It's like those guys could be fighting real crime.
Are you guys willing to give us the call number on this, or will we have to?
It'll be an I number.
Yeah,
it'll be an I number.
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah.
So right now it's just a P number because I'm not sure we'll be writing the report.
Oh, okay.
It'll just be state writing the report. I don't know how they're.
I would appreciate it if it just remains a P number. If I can get that.
Yeah. Quickly. Yeah, of course.
She's like, quickly, like, oh my goodness, like we're gonna go run and charge. They're gonna charge the door behind her or something. Oh my goodness.
Harry 102.
We almost hear that like if we're in a war zone. Hurry up, get in there quick,
Do a well-being check, 46 Percival Street.
Interesting.
For James Addison. Pick up the text.
Oh my goodness.
I have that one.
How do you say it? Free to leave, free to stay? Is that how they say it? Free to leave, free to stay. But it'd be interesting how the state police with their these guys have a very educated view on it, but I appreciate it. So I'll be interested to see how the state police have their view on it.
And we appreciate you being
Yeah. Or you know me, I'm not gonna give you a hard
Yeah,
time.
no, I know.
Yeah, I'm not
just
gonna.
trying to figure out
Yeah.
what was going on, get both sides.
But the weird thing about it is that she said that we were blocking the doorway, which we weren't doing that. As a matter of fact, I think he was standing here and I was over there, so nobody was physically blocking the doorway at all.
Let me just keep it all the way straight. I was in front of the door, and at the time I was in front of the door is when I was speaking to various staff members. So they came to the door to tell us to leave. I said, well, do you have anything that I can read on that as far as law or whatever? And then we were going back and forth, but at no time were any families trying to get in, and I was just standing there not letting them in. I'm not like that.
Go up to that 415
2 years ago, I was at the Shattuck Hospital, same situation, state property. I was on the property recording.
Correct.
And the state police officer came and let them know that
it's perfectly legal.
Right to be on state property.
The maintenance might be
as long as I wasn't committing a crime.
And that was about 2 years ago, right? Yeah, it was 2 years ago.
And you know, I didn't go in there, just right in front of the door. And the problem is that it's people who are on a level of authority, how they exert their authority. They feel as though that anything that's being said has to, you know, be complied by the person that they're telling it to. And when they get butthurt, you know, that's like a little saying within our community, butthurt, because they didn't get the effect that they didn't get what they wanted. And when we stand here and stand our ground and say, hey, we're not doing anything, we're not breaking any laws, and that's when they get upset, and then they call you guys involved. You guys, and unfortunately, I've actually put the camera on them guys. These guys are doing a great job so far. I have to say so far because it's not completed, but I appreciate. I get it. It's crazy. Sometimes at the very end, you know, I'm like this, running away.
Yeah, we don't want to.
But what I'm saying, you guys are doing a good job. I appreciate y'all. I have to go back and forth with you because sometimes I do get crazy with my mouth. And I get crazy with my mouth because I feel as though if an officer is trying to, you know, railroad me, I have no other choice but to talk crazy.
That's your first amendment right.
Right. But yeah, we just out here flexing our rights. That's all.
Right. That's fine.
And state police probably gonna take a long time because it's considered a non-emergency call. So those calls get pushed to like the back burner.
I'm not gonna stand out here and wait out. We can come back out tomorrow.
We can do that.
And they can call them again.
And I don't want these guys if they get an important call, I don't want to tie these guys up either. See, my thing is, it would be easy if they made a phone call and asked the people, did they have a right to record on public property? And the answer would be obviously yes.
Well, 9 times out of 10, they're higher ups are telling them.
No, they can't do it. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though they know it's against the law, they tell them to let those guys record, so shit goes downhill.
Right.
So they feel pressure.
You know what happens too, I find too, if you say that and you're in a position of authority, and because you're in a position of authority, people tend to listen to you even though you're telling a lie, which is not true. So a lot of times no one challenges that.
Exactly.
And I find that more often than not that people don't challenge the legal aspect of it.
Legality of it.
Right. And that
Right there?
it is, yeah.
I guess I would technically be stealing from
stealing
from the state, huh?
Stealing from the state property. So they put these trailers over here in the last couple of days. They weren't here the other day.
They seem like offices.
Yeah. Those came in.
There, so
Yeah, it's office space.
Here they come.
That state coming up there now. See what they got to say. Coming in, what's that, code 3? Or just code 2? That's code 2. We'll be interested to see what they have to say.
I know.
And you always got to get both sides, you know. We'll see what he has to say. If we see something that makes sense. If it don't make sense, then we'll go from there.
Wait, we're talking about out there or in there?
No, they're just right here, right now.
Right here?
Yeah, right here.
Okay. Oh, these two guys here? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. So, all right. I was a little confused about the call.
No, I know.
Okay. So, all right. So, could you just say that one more time?
Yep. So we spoke to everyone inside.
Yeah.
The director was saying that they weren't allowed.
Oh, these
here.
guys aren't allowed to film anything here?
Apparently, from right here, 'cause it's state property. They can record on the sidewalk. That's really all the information I was getting. More of a tricky situation than I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why they can't film. I mean, because anyone could just walk to the basketball court.
How you doing, Trooper?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right.
I don't know why you can't film.
Right, and the thing is,
Attention all officers, we have 2
we're
spots
not
on
blocking
87.
any
It's going to be the Meridian Street
No,
Bridge
absolutely
from
not.
12
we
to
just
4.
here recording.
Contact
yeah.
4239.
And
Again,
we
So the
2
director
spots
there is trying to say
87,
that they can't
Meridian
be
Street
like
Bridge,
on the
12 to
pavement
4.
here.
Call 4239. Boston operating all channels 1118.
Because
we try to figure that.
Right there.
I know benches there for the pool and the basketball courts around the corner and like you said, it's not like you're blocking anything.
Correct. And we accidentally pull up the.
Is that I've been assaulted twice since we've been out here, and they wasted resources by calling Boston PD. And what was it was a false statement made to them that we were blocking families from going in.
Yeah.
Now I told them, I said, look, if she reconsiders taking that statement back, I won't go forth with putting you guys to work by putting in a complaint for her assaulting me, as well as the security
Red
guard.
Prius.
Okay, so
and that's on the footage.
Okay. So the security guards that are in there, you're saying came out and you say assaulted, they pushed you up.
Unwanted touch. Unwanted touch.
Unwanted touch. Oh, okay.
And he pushed me. He went just like that.
Yeah.
Simple as that. And I told him, don't do that.
Yeah.
And he did it again.
Yeah.
And then the lady came out, and his camera is an extension of my arm, and she just blocked her hand into my camera. Nothing serious, but she's making false statements that we're blocking families from going in, which could have caused these guys to arrest us.
Right.
I don't know. I would just say, I suggest you maybe you go in there and tell them the law, educate them on the law, and have her reconsider taking that statement back about us blocking families, because it can also be a 1983 lawsuit, which you guys would be witnesses of part of it. I know you guys don't have nothing to do with 1983 lawsuit.
No, you don't want to be on the federal stand for that.
And that's not a threat.
What, I don't even know what that is.
It's a federal lawsuit.
What's the year that it?
No, that's the chapter and code and
what's the
Separation of rights.
Civil rights.
Civil rights.
Oh, you're saying that she's violated your civil rights by not letting you be here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And I know you guys, and this is not a threat to you because your guys have been great.
Yeah.
But because she's wasting resources and then telling lies to y'all, it involves you guys.
Let me make a call. I don't know what more we're supposed to do. You don't know what you're supposed to do.
You ain't got a book in there or nothing? There's not a book in there you can look at?
Somebody have to write a new book on that one. Unless they're going to have some legislation that they write the law right today, it doesn't exist. There's no law. Hold this for a second.
Hello. Good. What's going on?
I'm taking my lunch. I'm about to take my lunch.
So what do you do here?
I'm security.
Oh, you're security here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
So you're leaving to take your lunch?
Yeah, I'm just going in my car to get my food and that's it.
Yeah.
Right? All right, guys.
Make a call myself.
There you go. See?
You might want to take that statement back because I'm going to file a complaint on you for lying. And I'm also going to file a 1983 civil rights lawsuit on you guys. Now, you can smile all you want, but this is what I do. You need to let her know how serious I am, brother. This ain't no game. Look.
She's saying something that's not true.
It only takes one thing, the right thing, brother. You know we didn't come. You know we ain't commit no crime out here. Yeah, another state trooper.
Yeah, 2 state troopers showed up. I don't know what she told him, but
Even though this is,
That officer at 415 upon you up 7.
If she could give y'all some paperwork on that, it'd be great.
so I could say nobody with nobody with LA Universal jacket should be on this property, and that's just saying that. It doesn't mean it's Indian that supports that. Just like he asked earlier, they said no black people on the side there. Would you do that? And I mean, you can't. It's kind of tough, and you know you got to stay within the scope of the law.
So obviously, as you can see, they're inside the gate filming, and security says they're under the impression that because it's state property and it's a closed facility at this time, that they have to stay on the sidewalk because technically it's not public property at the moment because it's a state facility that's closed to the public.
They just
They
put
want to know
those
if they're
cones
allowed
up
to be here to film
after we
or if they have to
recorded.
stay on the sidewalk. Yeah, I didn't read what's posted on the door. Have you read the door?
It says it's not open to the public, meaning the
I
inside.
mean the inside. It means you can't go inside that particular
And they
building.
got benches over there where you can sit at, and that's for the public.
Yeah, 'cause that's when it comes into play.
Yeah, I know. They're trying to.
The reasonable person can't read that.
Right, you have to actually walk up to see that though. So the sign theoretically should be legally and lawfully should be posted right here. I know the law, but it's not posted there. And it has to be a gate or something kind of fenced in the area for you to be trespassing. Unless you can put signs all around the whole perimeter of the actual building itself. That's more money wasted for no reason at all. Maybe Maura Healy needs to come down here and correct. You know, and we're not trying to give them a hard time at all.
No, right. I get that
Everybody
you
knows that, though. We don't
Yeah.
even have to explain
It's
that.
great that you document it.
Right.
This is what it is.
Yeah, and the First Amendment is still covered on the time, place, and manner. So the time, the manner, and the place. So all that has to be kind of in line with the Constitution. Correct.
You said as long as you're not
Correct.
committing a crime.
Exactly.
As long as you're not.
You guys know.
The body camera?
No, we had it on earlier. It just.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna fool you because I want to know what they said to you.
No, I had it on during that.
Okay.
It'd be interesting. Yeah.
Points would be turning off.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, because he here to answer the 911 call. Once he establishes there's no crime involved, he literally has to back off away from it and let the proper people take control of it. Because it is state property, so now the state have to figure out, can they put signs up in. Well, they probably could put signs
So
up.
did she double down on that we were blocking families from getting in? Did she double down on that?
I don't know. You can't really see it anyway.
I mean, well, did y'all explain to her that we were considering putting in a complaint on her for making that statement?
So we didn't really talk about that to that extent. Just because, like, still, it's not really our
jurisdiction, so you don't want to get too deep.
Yeah.
Given that we still respond to this, but because of jurisdiction.
Yeah. Now, say we were trying to break that door open, we yanking the door and breaking it open. Obviously, we'll get arrested because we're committing a crime. So now, you guys can arrest us and then turn it over to the state. State pick up the charges and go from there.
Right.
Because he's seen us in the commission of committing a crime. But because we. None of that happened.
Holding the camera,
exactly.
Pushing the red button, record, and standing up for our rights.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
And you're
and it's
well able to do that in this country, yeah.
and the thing about it too, they say if you don't use your rights, you lose your rights. So
all the time, yeah.
Yeah, after a while they're gonna infringe on you. They're gonna tell you, well, you can't do this. Next thing you can't do that.
I mean, local city government does it all the time.
Correct, they do.
They do it all the time.
All the time.
This is why protesters get arrested
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that because
they've been doing it for so long they don't know how to separate it. And
right.
That's usually what happens.
But federal government, if you have to take action,
Mm-hmm.
and federal government will slap them on the hand and say you're wrong.
Right. Well, we'll see what comes out of it. Something comes out of it. They actually got hybrids out here too, guys. It's just a hybrid you get right there. How's that hybrid? It pretty good?
Good on gas.
Good on gas?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Troop, you ever from the Rotary? Is that where you're?
I'm from Stowe Drive.
Stowe Drive.
Yeah, Stowe Drive. Okay.
Stowe
Because we
Drive.
cover
Stowe
the
Drive.
Okay.
Oh, that's on that side. Okay, you're on that side over there. Troop, which Troop E? Is that going this way?
He's
going,
on the pipe. The pipe
on the
is
pipe.
considered E.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So China Towers, and I wonder what she's talking about.
No, I'm trying to figure out, like, there's no more, can't be any more verbal. There has to be a directory to some literature that says that we're not allowed to be here. They can't just keep telling each officer, oh, they're not allowed to
But they're
be
gonna keep saying that till they get the right officer to enforce that. That's what they're gonna do. I've seen that happen before. So you always get one guy that wants to enforce someone's feelings. All of a sudden, because I couldn't get it my way with this officer.
He didn't want to have nothing to do with it.
No, but he knows the law, so he's not gonna. See, they a lot of times they know the state property, and they know the law on state property. So unless you was doing something like physically blocking the door or try to gain entry when you should be gaining
like
entry.
The Shattuck isn't open to the public.
But it's state property.
It's state property,
Correct.
and
Yeah.
I'm allowed to be on there.
That's true, and that I think I was there with you when you did that video. I think I was there when you did that video. Was that the one I came
Maybe
down
the
there?
second time.
Was it maybe the second time?
Yeah.
Or the second time when the security guys follow us around the building. They wanted to make sure we wasn't trying to enter. I got you. So we'll hang around for a little bit, see what's going on. Not too sure what they got going on over there. The Jeep pulling up, doing a slow ride by. And then the other part too is sometimes we come down here, we want to get information. They don't have. It seems like they don't have any public relation officers. So they don't want to give us any information whatsoever, or they don't even give us a number where we can even call someone to get information from. So we say, hey, who do we talk to? They don't know. So one lady came out, said she was in charge, but she didn't want to talk at all. I'm like, well, if you're in charge, you know, I'm not trying to harass you. I just want to get information. How many people you have inside? How long they're going to be there? What kind of resources?
Don't you get that from the governor's office? Like,
We'll try.
Laura Haley, that really.
I'll try that too. I definitely would try that.
Like I would go there before.
Right.
The people inside.
And you know, Mara Haley.
There anyways.
You know, Mara Haley's gonna run for me when she sees me, right?
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, that's who really should be answering all those questions, like the length of the time.
Correct. You're right.
How many people are going to put it? Really should be Mara's office.
I believe you're right. Because you're right. Absolutely right. Now,
I don't think these people are obligated to answer a question.
No, they don't have
You know
to.
what I mean?
They don't have
Right. So you ask a question that they're just not going to
We're
answer.
not pressing it.
No, I'm saying that I
We're
think
just
you
still
waste
here
your time.
recording. That's
No,
all.
but I'm saying I think you waste your time asking them because they're not going to answer you.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, we want to see what their reaction is as well because they're government employees, and the way they respond is how they represent the city. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't think they represent the city.
Well,
They don't
state,
represent the state.
I'm sorry, the state.
State.
This is the state right here. This is controlled by the state. Our problem, not the
Again,
city.
I'd go to Mara Haley before the poor person that's stuck in there.
Yeah.
You know, if you want a statement of how long they're going to be there,
Right, gotcha.
Mara Haley.
We mean
Yeah.
the poor person. You're talking about the person that's
The poor
seeking
person
shelter?
that has to work there, like the.
Yeah, because they're just doing
They
their.
signed up for that.
But they're just doing their job.
Yeah, they're just doing their job. They're told
Yeah.
to be there and they're there.
But a question is a question. Everybody asks questions every day and
Yeah,
get
but not
approached with
everyone
questions.
answers every question.
That's true. Yeah. That's true.
You know?
They don't have to answer it, especially if they don't have the answer. I can't expect you to have the answer.
That's true.
Right.
Like when you say length of time, I guarantee you that they don't know for sure. the
Right,
length of time.
right. I got you. It's interesting
I
though.
wish Mara Haley would answer all those questions.
I'm gonna try to ask her and see if she does know the answer. Got the third officer showing up. He's a sergeant.
Hey, Drew.
Gentlemen, how we doing?
How you doing today?
What's going on?
All right.
Can I get you guys' names and badges, please?
Yeah, it's right there. Stanley. Put me down as 2462 for badge.
2462.
After we?
2143.
You should work at the airport?
Nope.
No, you look familiar.
You gotta have a familiar face though. You see him somewhere, but I can't picture where I seen him at.
So he's in there. I don't even know. He went in. I don't know who he's talking to outside. Yeah. Nope. Oh, there he is.
He's coming out now. You might get the right answers. Who knows? You talk long enough, you usually get some answers from somebody. It may not be the right answer, but it'll be some answers. The next.
They're just looking for the right officer that they can work their magic on.
Good.
I find it kind of weird. I don't know if you remember, Fox News was out here maybe last week, and they were standing right there, and no one said nothing to Fox News. All the corporate media was out here, 25.
Yeah.
They're all on the lawn and everything. No one came out and told them anything. They couldn't. Yeah. Also, I come with a little small camera. Oh no, you can't record out here. I'm like, well, what's going on?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of biased in a way too. If you see Fox 25 come out, if those are rules and regulations, you should be telling them the same thing they're telling us.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I mean, I don't know if the security guard just felt that where you were standing in front of the door was the bad part, because I can't imagine why standing here like you are with the camera is going to bother anybody.
And we weren't harassing them at all.
How we doing, gentlemen?
Hey, how's it going?
State Police Boston.
Hey,
So
yo.
here's the deal, guys.
Uh-huh.
You're not allowed in the building.
We're not going inside the building, no.
Right now,
Uh-huh.
this area here is public. If you want to sit out here and film,
Correct.
that's fine. I am going to tell you, I have talked to them. The DCR's possibly going to put up signage here saying they're going to talk to their legal department, making this a no trespassing
I got you,
area.
yeah.
If that comes down to the case and you come in there, you're going to get locked up.
Right, got you.
It's that simple.
I'm
I'm not going to say you're going to get locked up. You're going to be subject to arrest if that happens.
Oh yeah, we know that.
You
That's
understand
100%. 100%.
But right now, we're in legal standing right now.
Right.
And the way you just came and told us everything that we already knew, and we haven't even went inside.
No,
So
but the security guard, I think, was on the impression that you were blocking the door because you said you wanted.
Did you speak to the security guard?
Someone I know did.
Oh, okay.
Someone I
The
know
other
did.
security guard, okay.
So when you knock on the door, I think you said to
We
you.
never knocked on the door. We weren't even trying
Well, you
to
said
go
you were
in.
trying to get a
We know-
statement. You said that.
we
You said I'm
know
trying to get a
when
statement.
When they came out.
No,
when
I know.
Listen, see, you don't know what happened.
Let me just give me 10
no,
seconds.
I gotta tell you what happened.
I know, but
you don't know what
pretend
happened.
I don't. I know. Pretend I don't.
No, I'm
So if
going to
you-
overtalk
I
you
know,
and tell you that
I
we
know, but
walked
if you're
up to
gonna
the
block
door
the door for
and
an
they
interview-
came out. They
Right.
came out
So-
and
were you in
engaged
front of the door?
us.
No, on the side of the door.
You understand? They came out and engaged us.
So, what I'm saying is that if you want an interview, which you've told me you're trying to get,
Gotcha.
Never
to
told you
stand
I
in
was
front-
trying to get an interview. We asked them a
I said
question.
that.
Yeah,
I
he
said
said
that.
he's trying to
We
get
asked
an
him a
interview.
question.
He said it's a question. I said, but they don't have to answer. But anyways, to finish, I know you want to get a statement because you said that, and they don't have to answer you, and you agreed with that. But the only point I was making was that if you're in front of the door to get a statement, the security guys are going to ask you to move from in front of the door. That's all I said.
Okay.
Or that's what I was trying to say to you. They're going to they're not probably going to come out here and tackle you if you're standing here, but they're going to say, hey, could you move out from in front of the door? Because as we saw, as we're standing here right now,
Gotcha.
multiple people have come in and out of that door.
Right.
So again, they're probably not going to care if you're here filming, but if you're going to try to get a statement and block the door, they are going to say to you, hey, can you move over? That's all I was trying to say.
But
They're going to ask you
Stanley,
to move
The
over.
only problem that I have with what you just said is that you're favoring the security guard when we didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't say you did anything wrong. I said you're going to be asked to move.
No, but you're automatically thinking that we were just standing. Let's just say that these two are the door.
Yeah.
We stand in front of the door like this. It never happened like that.
Yeah.
And you're favoring the security guard, saying, "Hey, why is
He's only based off of what he was told, but so I maybe kind of put it in short form. He's basing off of
I
what
tried to
was.
make it short. He wouldn't let me.
He's basing off of what was told, was relayed to him through somebody else who gave a false narrative.
It's obviously that happens.
Right. So
People
without
go from
having the
person to
facts,
person, the story
without
gets
having the facts that didn't happen. So you'll see the truth later on. You see what really happened. Yeah.
You're in
So
legal
we're all
standing
on the
right
same
now.
page here.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You guys want to sit out here and record? Sit out here and record.
Right, right.
Don't get in the, just be respectful.
I got
Try
you.
not to be,
Why are you saying this? We didn't do anything. Why are you asking? Why are you telling us?
I see.
Why are you saying this? But you don't have to say that. I already know how to follow
So
the
just,
law.
I'll sum it in a nutshell. Just stay within the limits of the law,
Yeah,
right?
I think the only thing would be offensive would be if you block the door. Other than
Correct.
blocking
Right.
the door,
Yeah, right.
like, and to try to get a statement, if you did knock on the door and they open it and go, hey, could you move to the side?
Uh-huh.
I don't think that's offensive for them to ask you to move to the side.
I'm a grown
But I know
man.
what you're saying. You just wanted to ask him a question.
It's like saying
and again, I don't think they're going to answer you.
Drive safely. I didn't say that he was not driving safely. It's just something that we say. Just be careful, drive safely. That's all.
But I understand. So you guys can't enforce the law. There's no law being broken.
There's no law being broken.
It's all good.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with what you're doing.
And they understand that, right?
Yeah. Right.
So don't they understand that's perfectly fine?
And until the DCR puts up good signage that says you can't do
this.
Correct. Because we've all agreed that this plaque is open all the time to everybody.
And that's 100%. You're right.
You know, I mean, it's state funded, so
and
your taxes
I'm sorry we had to
right?
race 4 officers, 5 officers, valuable time. They could be doing something else.
Yeah.
They had to call you guys down here to.
That's what they did. We got to come.
Yeah.
Someone called.
You got to do it. You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all on the same page now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Good, gentlemen?
Yes, sir. No.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
The security guard assaulted me at the door. I told these gentlemen, but it's not in their jurisdiction. So how do I go forth with following a report when I'm assaulting me? It's on footage as well. There's footage in mine.
What happened?
He was talking and he was telling us we couldn't record, and I went to go to the side to record the signage on the window.
He came up there and kind of.
Unwanted touch. It's on their camera as well. I'm sure you request that camera as well.
Try to do that.
Yep. But I want to file a report. Can I file it with you guys?
You know where Roxbury District Court is?
Thank you.
Yeah, I know where Roxbury. I can't do it with you guys?
You got to do it through them. When a past assault happens like that,
I see what you're talking about. Because you got to actually physically see it. Okay. I understand.
All right.
Now, if he was on the ground bleeding, that's something different. Obviously.
Are you injured?
No, I'm not injured.
I mean, I got to ask.
It was unwanted touch.
Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Y'all be on my ass right now.
Yeah.
You understand? Even these two, and they're not even in jurisdiction. They will be helping you out. Now, I got hit by a security guard, and you guys went, well, we didn't see it when they on the Roxbury Court.
That's how it is.
All right.
If obviously that happened to, if say it was me and you, obviously we were here to see that and we were involved in that. That's what makes it different.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, or if you punch him right down in front of us, then
right. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
When it happened, we didn't see it happen. You got to take the charges in Roxbury Court yourself. All right.
What if I was to show you the footage?
Even that is still, even the video is not in our presence. That's your evidence.
It's legal. It's legal mumbo jumbo, but I know what he's talking about. So it is evidence, but it's not a witness. Even though he is a witness of seeing it, but he's not a witness of seeing it. Yeah. But I understand. But that evidence will be in court when you file the charges. That's how it works.
Exactly. All right.
All right, guys. We're not gonna hold you guys up any longer.
You guys have a great day. All right.
You guys have a good time and have a good weekend.
Yeah.
We'll be heading out here shortly anyway, so. Just came down
It must be freezing.
Oh, it's kind of cold out. It is cold out here. It is definitely cold out.
All the time.
All right, yeah. Take care, sir.
Just like y'all.
All right, so that once again, they called the police to enforce a law that does not exist on the books. It's sad they had to waste the resources of 3 state police officers and 2 Boston police officers to enforce a law that does not exist. Now, legally and lawfully, if there are signs and war signs, would be trespassing, but there's not one sign anywhere on public property that says that. They try to use the sidewalk rule, which only applies to private property, not public property. So it's all good.
They're gonna move those cones out the way so the car
move those cones. And they only put those cones up there because we came here. Those cones weren't here until we got here. Yeah, but you can keep them to the side because they have no real purpose. He's probably gonna go right up to the door. He's going straight in probably. He's going all the way to the front of the door.
I mean, they are good just so people don't drive in and out.
Yeah.
Especially it's busier now with the people here.
I know, with people here, it's probably just easier not to have anyone drive in and out.
Yeah, they put him there because we walked in and they put him after the fact, and we were like, well, you can put him there, but that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just
no, it's not
a blockade.
You, but it is good just because we don't want people.
Correct. Just to freely go in and out.
Well, let's see if your partner blocks the door.
Well, he can stand in front of the door, but he can't block it from people coming in and out. So you can stand legally, you can stand in front of the door,
there.
But once somebody opens it, you can't stay in front of their way.
See where he is? I don't have a problem with
Yeah, that's why I was standing at.
I would hate to have that door open and almost hit him. That's
that
would be considered too close.
So where we were standing at, he was standing on the opposite side where I was at, and I was
near the
standing.
water bottles, like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was standing just about where he is.
Yeah.
So the guy came out when he was recording some of the signage.
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
He kind of like told me he couldn't record the signs.
Which, that doesn't make any sense at all.
But that's what he was doing, so I don't know why he was doing that.
Yeah.
But see, LA Universal has a bad history of doing that kind of stuff.
Who does?
LA Universal Security.
Oh, the security guards.
Yeah, all over the country they do that kind of stuff to people. So what they do is that if you don't know your rights, they tell you something that's not true.
Of course.
And then if you don't, if you believe them,
you know, right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
like you said, Channel 4 and 5 were here filming the front door. I don't know why you can't film the front door.
matter of fact, I got
you can't see in the front door.
You can't. You really can't. I got assaulted by 2 security guys from Fox 25. They would shove me around and stuff. By right, I could have hit him on that one, but I didn't touch him. I just self-defense. And I told him, I said, you're breaking the law. I could defend myself.
Yeah.
And they said there's security for Lawrence Jones, whatever his name is. I said that doesn't matter. Like, it has nothing to do with me. If I'm walking on public property, you have no right to tell me I can't walk over here and walk over there. But I'm about to head out of here anyway, guys. Good talking to you. You see it on YouTube later on. Type in External Affairs.
What's the
External Affairs Porter on YouTube. External Affairs Porter. You see the whole thing on there. All right, take care. Be safe. All right, I'm gonna head up out of here, man. You good to go?
I'm just staying on here for a little bit more. I want to see if I can get it. He gonna ask me, "They give you permission?" The security guard.
Tell him the Constitution is your permission. I'm gonna head up out of here because I do got things to do. But check out the Resistance on YouTube, man. This guy's been out.
I'm pissed off.
He's pissed off.
Yeah, I don't like how they try to conduct this whole little thing right here.
The one officer, the taller guy, he tried to tell you, but you already knew the law anyway. So it was just basically telling you.
He came out here to tell us what? Talking about don't go in there.
But we were trying to go inside.
Exactly.
But I think what happened though, they tried to make it look like we were. Because remember the call said we were trying to force the door. The call came in as 2 homeless guys trying to force the door. We were not trying to force the door. So they got the narrative that we were trying to go inside, and we weren't trying to go inside.
Do they got body cam yet?
I don't know if they have body cams. Yeah, they do.
Did you guys get body cam yet?
Yeah, they got them.
You got okay. All right.
Yeah, they had him for a while now. Look at that.
Did you get his name?
I didn't get his name.
Dark blue. Get the dark blue.
That's one of the local reporters right there.
That right
He
there.
just want to get you. What's your name, officer?
Sean Kiley, ID number 4157.
Sean Kiley. Yeah.
He got ours. Our names.
So he's taking pictures. Is it legal for him to take pictures?
Yeah, we're gonna
All right, guys, I'm headed up out here, man. Y'all have a good one. What's going on, my man? Nothing but law-abiding citizens taking pictures in the community. So they called the police on us because we were taking pictures of the building over there. But they verified that it's state property. They cannot trespass you on state property. So basically, we're good to go. But LA Universal tried to trespass us on state property, though. But take care, man. I'll talk to you. All right, guys. I'm headed out of here. State police is clearing up out of here. Get to see what's going on YouTube later on. It's sad they had to call 3 state police officers, 2 Boston police officers for a constitutional protected activity. What's up there? All right, guys. Catch you on the next one. There's Porter.